Hi, I'm Angela Sharpe, and welcome to the Daily Mix. It's almost Christmas. Well, my version of Christmas. The Blues home opener is this coming Saturday, and I'm so excited. We just had our last preseason home game yesterday at the Scott Trade Center, and if you haven't been in the Scott Trade Center yet, it's awesome. There's been a whole lot of upgrades. The most important one to my life is the huge Jumbotron ranking 8th in the NHL. Now, there's been a lot of kind of injuries setting the Blues back a little bit, but you never know what can happen with the season, so I cannot wait for Blues home opener. There's going to be a race earlier in that morning, Saturday morning, plus we're going to have, like a pep rally, getting fans excited for the starting of the season. And unfortunately, since the Cardinals are out of the playoffs, you have no excuse to miss Blues home opener, so I hope to see you there. Tickets are now on sale for the Game of Thrones live concert experience. It uses state-of-the-art technology. Game of Thrones composer Ramin Djawadi will lead the performance with an orchestra and choir accompanied by an incredible visuals that will immerse the fans in the past 7 seasons of the show. Next year's tour will include new music and footage from some of the most intense moments of the 7th season. The tour kicks off May and will make a stop in St. Louis at the Scott Trade Center on October 5th. You can find out information at scotttradecenter.com. And your Target run is now getting a little easier. The new Target Restock program is now available in the St. Louis area. The program offers next-day delivery for over 15,000 household items. Think food, personal care, household and baby supplies. Shoppers can fill up a box, basically the size of a shopping cart, place their order by 2 p.m. and have it delivered to their house the next day. It's only for a small fee. The program will first launch this summer in Minnesota. You can learn more about the Target Restock at target.restock. Now, I think this is gonna hurt Target, and here's why. I go into Target for like one item, a $5 thing of deodorant, and leave $150 later wondering why I bought all this stuff along the way. And I don't think I'm gonna do that if I'm shopping online. But hey, if you're super lazy and don't wanna go to the store, you can do it that way. And this is super exciting. Okay, this was so much fun. I was actually at this Cardinals game. One Cardinals fan gained some fame when he lost his nachos last week. It was against the Cubs. Cubs shortstop Addison Russell dove into the stands for a pop fly, and when he did, he took out the fans' nachos. Now, you have to love the look on the fan's face after his chips and cheese ended all up over the field and, of course, on Addison. But all was forgiven, and it was all cleared up when Russell returned later the next inning with a fresh order of nachos for the fan, and even took the time to take a selfie with him. This man actually changed his Twitter to Nacho Man and had quite a bit of fame. He was interviewed by Fox Sports Midwest. It was pretty exciting stuff for him. And plus, during the game was not a really good game score-wise for us. So during the game, they kept going back to him, and fans started cheering. He almost could have been the rally cat if the Cards would have came back. Coming up later on in the show, I have Pat Imming from Art in the Park. It's happening over there in Highland. It's really exciting. They've got a lot of different art vendors coming through from all over. Plus, there's a spot for kids and pancake art. Yeah, we'll talk to her more about that later on. Let's get started on today's Daily Mix. It may not even be Halloween yet, but the St. Louis Post-Dispatch is already thinking ahead to the holiday season. They need some help. They're looking for toy testers to help them find the best gifts for the season. If you have a child between the ages of 18 months and 12 years who loves to play, you're invited to enter them in their annual toy test contest. To be eligible, you must live within the St. Louis Metro and be available at 9:30 a.m. on Saturday, October 21st for the toy test. The deadline to enter is noon, October 13th. Winners will be notified later on that day. You can find out information and the link to enter under the lifestyle section at stltoday.com. I'm really bummed out that they ended that at 12 years old because I love toys. Slate, the St. Louis Agency on Training and Employment, has extended their hours. They're now open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and they've also created a new text messaging service to deliver timely updates about employment, programs, jobs, and training opportunities, events, and other announcements also. You can check that out. Slate Executive Director Dr. Alice Prince announced the service as part of her vision to unify and empower individuals and communities. Those text alerts by texting STL Works to 77948. Not only will they receive notifications about various opportunities, but you can also submit questions to that number. Those questions will be answered directly by Dr. Prince. Oh, I am super excited about this one. Sounds of the 60s will be filling the Family Arena later this month. Mickey Dolenz of the Monkees will be singing such hits as I'm a Believer and Daydream Believer, and he'll be including clips from that hit TV show, The Monkees. Mark Lindsay, lead singer of Paul Revere and the Raiders, will perform some of his top hits, and the ultimate Beatles tribute band, the Fab Four, will be performing a special selection of songs from the Beatles' best era, the psychedelic period. They'll all come together to take fans back to 1967 on October 13th at the Family Arena. For more information, visit familyarena.com. Fall is the perfect time to get outside, so the website Curb is celebrating the outdoor beauty and culture offered by sculpture parks. They put together a list of the most stellar sculpture parks and outdoor museums with both outstanding art and unbelievable settings. Among the 14 top picks throughout the U.S. is Lumiere Sculpture Park. It is one of the first and largest sculpture parks in the U.S. with 60 works of art in a 105-acre park. And as the website notes, it is free and open daily. So there's no reason not to visit. If you haven't been, check them out, lumieresculpturepark.org. There's just a couple of weekends left for the 19th annual St. Louis Renaissance Festival. Each weekend features entertainment ranging from pirates and jousting to juggling and turkey legs, plus so much more. New this year are the Game of Thrones Tavern, the Magic the Live Unicorn, and the Giant Royal Puppets. The festival takes place on Saturdays and Sundays from 10 to 6, rain or shine, through October 15th. There's a different theme each weekend. The weekend theme will be Oktoberfest. The festival will close out with sweet endings. For more information, visit stlrenfest.com. The St. Louis Zoo has been recognized with the Association of Zoos and Aquariums 2017 North American Conservation Award for the zoo's significant achievement with the American Burying Beetle Recovery Program. Since the zoo began breeding the critically endangered beetle in 2005, it has produced over 11,000 beetles. Many of those beetles have been used to start colonies in other zoos. They have successfully reintroduced the burying beetle into Missouri and St. Clair and Cedar counties. The annual award recognizes the exceptional efforts of aquariums and zoos to help save threatened and endangered species. You can read more about the zoo's aquarium beetle burying conservation program at stlzoo.org. The Fraser Leonard Fine Art Gallery will be hosting a new exhibition from his award-winning collection of art, figuratively speaking. It focuses on the complexities and mysteries of the human form. The art will be on display beginning October 13th. An opening reception will be held on Sunday, October 15th from 2 to 5 at the gallery on Main Street in historic St. Charles. For more information and to view much of his work, visit FraserLeonard.com. And St. Louis is among the 15 most fun cities to have fun in. I know, right? Wallet Hub compared the 105 largest cities in the U.S. based on 58 different factors, including everything from festivals and restaurants to playgrounds and movie costs. Overall, St. Louis came in at 14th most fun city. When it comes to entertainment and recreation, we scored a 25. Our nightlife and parties earned us a 15. That surprises me. And we are among the most affordable, pulling a 9 in the cost category. You can check out all of the 2017 Most Fun Cities on wallethub.com. Zach Posen will be in town later this month. Most people know him as fashion designer and judge on Project Runway, but he is also passionate about food. For Posen, food and fashion are both sensory experiences, and he uses the same process whether he's planning a fashion collection or a meal. His book, Cooking with Zach, brings his passions together. He'll be discussing his book at the Jay's Steinberg Family Complex on Sunday, October 15th. For tickets and more information, visit jccstl.com. Does St. Louis have a new anthem? Well, that's what Marvin Cockrell is hoping with his song, St. Louis Bounce. His upbeat song was created to bring the community together and celebrate the city's diversity and culture. All of that enjoys an offer. Let's take a look at this clip.
Uptown, downtown, city, county, no matter where you at. Hands back, shoulders, legs, just bouncing just like that. Come on, bounce. Let me see you bounce. St. Louis, bounce. St. Louis.
Check out Marvin F. Cockrell and Focus on Facebook to learn more about the song and to watch that entire video. MSN has named Clementine's Naughty and Nice Creamery the best ice cream parlor in Missouri. It uses online customer reviews. They put together a guide of the best ice cream parlors in every U.S. state. Clementine's offers naughty, boozy, and nice non-boozy ice cream treats. MSN notes that the salted butterscotch caramel, chocolate, and maple bourbon with salted candied pieces are among the most unique flavors. They have earned the shop a 4.7 rating on Google. You can check out all the Naughty and Nice offerings by visiting clementinescreamery.com. 20 years after The Bodyguard became the second highest grossing film of 1992, it was made into a musical and premiered in London. Now, for the first time, it hits its musical touring in the U.S., and you can see it right here in St. Louis at the fabulous Fox Theater. The Bodyguard tells the story of former Secret Service agent turned bodyguard Frank Farmer and the superstar Rachel Marin, who he is held to protect. The Bodyguard soundtrack remains one of the best-selling movie soundtracks of all time, and the musical features many of those classics. So Emotional, One Moment at a Time, Saving All My Love, Run to You, I Have Nothing, I Want to Dance with Somebody, and of course, the most famous one, I Will Always Love You. The Bodyguard opens at the Fox on Tuesday, October 3rd. And guess what? We've got tickets to give away. That's right, the first 5 viewers to email us at thedailymix@scltv.net will each win a pair of tickets to see The Bodyguard on Wednesday, October 4th at 7:30. The deadline to enter is Tuesday, October 3rd at 10 p.m. So what are you waiting for? Email us, thedailymix@scltv.net for your chance to win. The Bodyguard will be playing at the Fox through Sunday, October 15th. You can find out all the show times and more information by visiting fabulousfox.com. And it's my favorite part of the show. It's the part of the show where we get our guests to come on, and it's Pat Imming from Art in the Park. And I'm pretty excited about this. Come join me over here. Very nice to have you here.
Thank you very much.
Now, for someone who doesn't know anything about Art in the Park, maybe they have been living under a rock and missed it, what is there to experience?
At Art in the Park is in Highland, Illinois, and our slogan is that we are world-class art in a hometown atmosphere. We are situated about 30 miles east of St. Louis, and this is our 14th year. We have over 60 professional artists in 11 different categories that bring their art for sale in Lindendale Park in Highland.
I love this.
And we have a lot of participants. We've had about 9,000 people that come through every weekend, and we're hoping that this year we will top that and that everyone out there will come see our our art show.
I love that. So you've got all these different artists, and you said they're not all just local, they're coming from all over.
No, they come from all over the United States. In the past, we've had, Wisconsin, Indiana, of course, Illinois and Missouri, but we have had them from Hawaii before, and I think Nevada. They come from all over. And we have several artists that come back every year, but every year we have new ones too, and so this year we're looking forward to having, some new art in our show as well.
I like that, and the artists are selling these pieces.
Absolutely.
Out there, but there's also other incentive. You guys have like a contest, and they can kind of win.
Well, yes, it is a judged show. We give first prize in every category as well as the best of the show. We have a Mayor's Award and Awards of Excellence that have cash prizes.
Now, see, I got to tell you, I'm a novice when it comes to art, but I was flipping through your art book, and I always forget that jewelry is art, and you have some amazing people who make amazing jewelry coming through too.
Well, jewelry is always one of our biggest categories. However, we have lots of it. We have clay, we have painting, we have sculpture, we have wood, we have 11 different categories that we have. And we have things not just for the people that are coming through to buy art, but we have a lot of things that they can participate in. We have children's participation. We have kids' creation, where kids can come in and work with different materials and create art. We have the art gallery just for children.
Now this one's really interesting. So tell everybody about this one for just the kids.
For just the kids, the art gallery. Our artists are very, very good at giving us a piece of original artwork that they donate to the Children's Gallery there. And children from ages 3 to 18 can come into the gallery without their parents to prod them on to what to get, but they choose their own piece of art for $5. They can purchase a piece of original art.
And what I like about this is you don't let the parents come in with the kid, so the child is in there deciding what he or she likes and dislikes and that kind of thing.
Absolutely. So they're learning at an early age to appreciate art and to make their own decisions about what they like and what they don't like.
Now, I kind of teased it earlier in the show. What about this pancake art? Because this sounds super interesting to me.
Well, yes, we have entertainment that is going on at the show, and this is the second year, I believe, that we have had Pancake Dan, and he creates pancake with colored batter and does these beautiful little pancake paintings. And people love to watch him do it. They suggest what they might like for him to do. But the neat thing is then they can take the pancake away and eat it.
I mean, after this man spends all this time making the pancake, I might feel a little bad eating it.
Well, yes, I think some of them do save it and take it home. I don't know for how long, but they take it for a while.
That's so fun. And then you also said there's like an ice sculpture, and you've got like musical entertainment and that kind of thing.
Yes, we have live music throughout the show. There's food, that is offered throughout the show. We have an ice sculptor who comes on. He's coming on Sunday afternoon. We also have a couple of projects that people can participate in, and one of them is a community mural, and we are reproducing one of our own artists from Highland. Brady Kessner is a photographer, so we're taking one of his photographs in triptych and creating a grid enlargement of it. And in this grid enlargement, in the different squares that it's made up out of, people can paint certain number of squares so that they will have part in this recreation. And then as they do this, they also donate to a project that is ongoing, which is a treehouse gallery that we have high hopes of being able to have in Highland in the future.
Oh, I like that. And then mention the thing you were telling me about earlier with the string.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's really cool.
Yeah, it is, and it's fun. And it is a unity project, And we have a structure that is made up of PVC pipe, and we have colored yarn, and each one of the uprights represents a something that people are involved in or like I like to dance, I like to sing, I like color, I'm an adult, I'm a child, and they create this by tying yarn onto these different uprights in a kind of a zigzag wherever that ends up, and then when they're finished, it's pushed up to the ceiling, so it creates a woven canopy when it's finished of all these different colors that represents so many people that have to come together to create something beautiful, like our treehouse gallery. Yeah,
that's amazing. And as you can see, there's a lot going on at Art in the Park, even for somebody like me who's maybe not as familiar with art, and then for those people who just love art and know exactly what they want.
Yeah.
You can bring people of all ages and come out. When is this again?
This is October 14th and 15th on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, a week from this weekend. It's only 30 miles from St. Louis, so please come out and join us.
Is there any website or anything that people can find out more information?
Yes, HighlandArtsCouncil.org, and you'll find out all about it.
There you go. And all that information is right there on your screen where you can find out more information October 14th and 15th right there in Highland, Illinois. Definitely check out the 14th annual Art in the Park. Thank you so much, Pat, for joining me. I appreciate it. Stay right here with me. And we are thankful that you joined us here on STL TV. You can always drop us a line at the Daily Mix at stltv.net. We want to hear from you, so keep us in the loop of everything that's going on. And until next time, experience St. Louis.